Hello everyone, welcome to Daily Current Affairs series. Today we will discuss about 26th June current affairs. Myself Sunny Sandeep. Welcome to my channel Gear Up for Group 1 exam. Let us discuss the current affairs. The first one, International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. That is June 26th we will celebrate as a International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. That means many youth are addicted to these drugs like opiums. Here, what is the theme for this year International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking? The theme is better knowledge for better care. That means we know more about these drugs, then we will plan for our better care. Here, for a nodal agency for this drugs is United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, that is UNODC, that is United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. Here if you see which is the most used one, that is cannabis was the most used substance in the world in 2018, 19 and 20 also. Here we have to get more acquainted with these drugs, or that means we have to better knowledge with these drugs, then only we will fight against this, or we will against drugs also, then we will stop the illicit trafficking of these drugs. Next one, in space, that is Indian Space Promotion and Authorization Center will be space industry regulator set by ISRO chairman, that is K. Sivan. Here in space, a new entity of Department of Science, that is DOS. It will ensure a level playing field for a Indian industry throughout the global world. Here in space will have its own directories like technical directory, legal directory, safety directory, safety and security directory, monitoring and activities promotion. These are the directories under the in space, that is Indian Space Promotion Authorization Center. Once again I will tell, technical directory, legal directory, safety and security directory, monitoring and activities promotion comes under these in space directories. Here there is a good one, that is a new satellite navigation policy which has a strategic military element to it is being proposed in this in space, that is a new satellite navigation system. That means we are deploying several types of satellites. For that there is a navigation required. For that a new satellite navigation is policy has been being proposed in this in space. Here next article, can online learning replace school classrooms? Question mark. Here due to COVID-19, almost in India 4,50,000 cases are recorded at. Due to that all schools, colleges, universities, everything under shutdown. That means no education or no learning is going on. That's why whether some institutions are like universities, they are going for online platforms, that means online learning. Whether it is feasible to poor students or whether everyone adaptable to this one, we have to see. First of all we have to see the pros and cons, then we will better understand about online learning. We will see the pros and cons of online classes. Here pros, it is globally accessible. That means suppose I am a student of JNTU University, whether it is located in a Kakinada, I have to go there. That means suppose I belongs to Guntur district, I have to go Kakinada. That means distance is there. Suppose I am going through this online platform, I can access from at my home only. That means it can be globally accessible. If you see cons, that is lack of peer interaction. Suppose I am in a classroom, I have doubt in a face-to-face interaction, that lecturer or professor will clarify my doubt, then I will get clear that doubt. That means lack of peer interaction in online classes. Here time saver. In cons we will see that as a lack of accreditation. That means suppose in this online classes we can save. That means suppose one class is from 10 to 12, after that we will take some break, after that we will put as some 4 to 5 classes, or in the evening also we can put as some sessions also. That means with that we can save our time. Here in this cons is, that is lack of accreditation. In this previous I told that convenient timing. That means wherever, suppose if professor is have the time, in that situation he can put their lecture on online classes. Suppose students also are eligible or adaptable to that time, that means they can put their online sessions in an interactive manner. That means in pros, that is convenient training is there. Here I hide distraction in the internet. In classrooms everyone is going by physically, that means professors or lecturers are telling, teachers are telling by manually. That means no need of internet. If you see in the online classes, there is a must need of one mobile phone and there is a internet. If there is internet is a good condition also, that means high speed internet is required for online classes without browsing or without buffering. That means high distraction in the internet. Here wide variety of options are there in online classes. Need to be self disciplined, that means in a online classes no one will see you. That means whether you are listening or whether you are participating in these classes or whether you are attentive to this class, that means there is a need to be self disciplined. Here by these online classes we can save money. How? For offline classes there is a required of building infrastructure, there is a movement of persons, that is that with that online classes we can save money. Here lack of hands on learning, that means in a classrooms we can put a hands on learning, then practical experience gives more than theoretical experience. Online classes will give only some theoretical knowledge only, that means no interaction and no lack of hands on learning. That means there are at the same time pros are there for online classes, at the same time cons are there. We have to see the pros and cons we have to balance this in a online learning due to COVID-19 pandemic situation. Next one, IITM, that is Indian Institute of Madras and German Institute collaborating to develop a green energy solutions. That means here low cost technology to produce high purity hydrogen. That means with this Indian Institute of Madras and German Institute, they are collaborating to develop the green energy solutions like high purity hydrogen. Here there is a Spark scheme, that is a scheme for promotion of academic and research collaboration. That means we will call it as a Spark scheme for promotion of academic and research collaboration. In most of the IITs we can see that for that scheme central government has allocated 66 crores. Here the Spark is an initiative of the Ministry of Human Resource and Development, that is HRD. It is an initiative of HRD. What this IIT Madras and German Institute will do? Here by conventional way there is a chances of high hydrofluorocarbons and high CFCs and high sulfur dioxide, like more pollutants will come from conventional doing of purity hydrogen. If you see, whereas electrochemical splitting of water called water electrolysis W is a clean, facile and highly efficient technology for large scale production of high purity hydrogen. That means if you see the structure of water, that is H2O, two hydrogen with oxygen. That means if you apply electrochemical splitting of water, that is water electrolysis, is a clean and facile and high efficient technology for large scale production of high purity hydrogen. Next one, in the series of UPSC prelims 2019, which one of the following groups of plants was domesticated in the New World and introduced in the Old World? Here options are given here: tobacco, cocoa, rubber. Second one, tobacco, cotton, rubber, cotton, coffee, sugarcane, and fourth one, rubber, coffee and wheat. Here the right option is tobacco, cocoa and rubber is the right option for domesticated in the New World and introduced into the Old World. With this we can conclude our video. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. Gear up for Group 1 exam. This is Sunny Sandeep signing out. Take care and bye bye.